It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carney to do the honors. And we're off for MetLife. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first-rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, and how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Keely Ringo making the play. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pass complete to Robinson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So first down from 41.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Dart gonna throw again. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays, those explosive plays on drive. Lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home outside.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one and kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Here's a screen for Cook. Crosses the 35, room for more. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Darts back to throw. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. Well, with how well he's slinging at this opening drive, Brock, not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kane, to see them not so far backwards with the sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable fourth down if you don't get the first. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now go, here's Darts. He finds it beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
From the red zone on first. He's got it. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. It's a James Cook touchdown. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So here come the Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by their third-year signal caller.
Dude, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right, week one, all has a sense of gratitude, all has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. That's the Eagles. Let's go.
Right up the gut. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. They run. It's the former Pitt Panther. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A gain of 15 there. And the Rams have the first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
They'll run here on first down. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Only a couple of yards on the run, and that brings us to the end of quarter number 1. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Working to his fullback now. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Connects on the crosser. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It's a gain of 20.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Working inside the red zone. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Headed out right. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams finish off their opening drive. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams tie it up as he nails his first try of the season.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Kennedy now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Giants taking the field for their second possession. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3.
Running quick there, and they bring him to the turn. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
And 16 at the 17-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult third down now staring you in the face.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
So fourth down, and the big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. That's taken at the 15. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Rams and their quarterback ready to take over once again. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. Finds his fullback. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Brings up second and 2.
Give now to the running back. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Let's go.
That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's He's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
17 yards.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
At the 47-yard line.
That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Ready, set.
8 yards.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Hand off to the back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a Rams first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's the handoff. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Back at the 35-yard.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
That was so close. You get on the edge with the speed of these running backs today. That defense was fortunate to shove them out of bounds. That was nearly to the house.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Red. Bronco 80.
This time it's a passing play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's 2nd down.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
Ready.
They'll throw it. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Check smash, check smash. 19, 18, 19 right. Let's go.
Back to throw. Hits his running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
4th down.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 18, Pioneer. Set, hey.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. Chased out to his right. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground and start this one off. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the third. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive.
Ready.
Plowing up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Come 19. Come 19. Come on. Hit Buffalo Race Cowboy 8. Check smash.
They're throwing it. Throw came out wise. The defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Rams are set to punt.
Evans in punt formation for the Rams.
And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10.
At their own 10.
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down.
Smash.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. He completes it in traffic. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And play action with Dart. Hyatt with the grab. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
New set of downs is not off to a real good start here, Kate. And I know every yard counts in this league, but that lone yard, it's not going to really change what they're thinking about doing here on second down.
He'll step up, and there he goes.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
3rd and just 2 to go. Complete beyond the marker. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get in on the slants, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Rams set to go on offense once more. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Here we go.
He's dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Looking to throw here. Finds his man Gray. Reaches the 40. At the 20. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams tie things up at 14.
To kick off for the Rams.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Escapes the defender. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps him on schedule and didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 86.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I've got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Check, Panther. Ready.
Running this one left. And he stops, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Alert.
Now give left side. And get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Let's go.
Another carry for him. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Get it.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Got a man, that's Nakua. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Go. Cougar 19.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Back to the well again. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
These situations, Kate, have turned into such like a boom or bust, an all-or-nothing mindset. Either you're going to stun that run right at the point of attack, or you're going to run the risk of letting it get out just like that.
He hands it off. Down the left sideline he goes. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. All set now. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Throwing off the play fake. That one's complete, right side. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and you get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Let's go.
Going ground here.
And they find them after just a yard. And it's 3rd down.
The ball carrier. He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On the ready. Here we go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 4th quarter lead. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 14.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Kennedy now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants
Now here comes the New York offense. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Man in motion, headed right. Robinson in motion right. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down. We've set it downs from 37. Setting up to pass. Complete left side to Robinson. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
18 Cardinal, I got you, baby. I got you.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
70 Lions.
Now to throw. They'll have the first down and even more. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. The Giants using their first time out. First and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32.
Back to throw. Has it downfield working the left. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Man in motion here. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. On first down, they'll run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, and the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that on the first down play.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Here we go, set. 19, Charger, 19, Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw it. Looking right, and he finds him. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
And the Rams first down.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
70 Ranger, 70 Timberwolf. Rig alert, rig alert. Ready.
Here he is to throw. It is caught left side. And they get the first down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
70.
Here's a throw. On target to Musgrave. And this one does not go far. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Ready up.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Cougar 19.
Dive play straight ahead. And second down only works out for a yard. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
It's third down.
Six yards to go here. It's third down.
Let's go street. 65, Panther 11.
To throw. Hits him on the out route. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he breaks the tie. That should win him this game. Brock, touchdown.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Kennedy now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back to throw. Here's Starks. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road.